Hey guys, today we are going to be doing a review of the Bonita polishes that I hauled in my first haul video. Well, not my first haul video, but you know what I mean, like my first one since I'm been back. And I'm just doing the 6 Bonita polishes. They're the gel on ones. So yeah, I don't really have anything else for an intro, so we're just gonna jump into it. So the thing that I want to say first, you know, just to show you the bottle, these are a little bit different because they have the white cap instead of black. It's still the same size, 0.5 fluid ounces, still the same price, $2.99 a bottle. But then they have these little stickers that say gel on, and they all have them in, you know, like the coordinating color. So this is orange, this is kind of a purple color. So the packaging is exactly the same except for the cap, which I like. Actually, I remember something. Before we get into this, I want to tell you, so some of my swatches are really, really crappy. I tried using latex as like a base coat basically for swatching so I wouldn't have to use acetone, or not acetone, but nail polish remover all the time. And it was kind of a big fail. So instead of, I thought about doing it over because my swatches look really weird because they were bubbling up and the latex was coming off my nail and they were like shrinking, and the latex was just doing funny things in reaction to the polish, which I don't really know why. But instead of redoing it, I thought, you know, hey, I'm not perfect and my swatches aren't always perfect. I mean, they're not perfect anyway, but you know what I mean. And I just thought it would be like, honestly, kind of like a nice thing to share with you that I have a lot of fails, and why not kind of just show you what happens when that can happen. And I kind of want you to see like what it's like and like what happened. So basically, and I only did like 3 colors with the latex, and then I got really annoyed, so I just stopped using it. So my swatches are better as it goes on, and I'll try using latex again sometime. But if I had to just base off this experience, it is a horrible thing to use and not good at all. And it made more of a mess. It made it harder than just wiping my nails off and kind of doing it the old-fashioned way. I want to talk about the colors of the collection first because I'm a little meh about the colors. So you have 3 like brighter colors, and then you have 3 pinks. And I hate it when they do this. I would have loved to see like a real purple, because like there's like a purple in here, but it's like more of like a pinky purple. And really, if you're just looking at them, I mean, look, these look pretty much all identical, and they swatch very, very, very similar. 2 of them, I can't even tell the difference. So that, I'm a little bummed. I want to talk about the 2 that I believe are like true neons of this collection first. So these ones I did use the latex on. These were the first ones that I swatched. So again, my pictures are not the best. Also want to let you know that none of my swatches have top coat. I just let them, you know, you could just see how they looked without top coat. And they are all 2 coats. I'll get into details about that a little bit, but all of the pictures you're going to see are 2 coats of polish. So this first one here is called Green Crush, and it is a very, very bright lime green color. It does lean a little yellow. I'm not sure how the camera is going to pick it up, but it's not yellow. It is a green, but it's a very light green, and it does it leans yellow, but it's not like highlighter yellow. It is more green for sure. This formula was actually not bad at all. All of the polishes in this collection are thicker, but they're not horribly thick, like so thick that they're hard to work with or anything, but they're not really runny, which I do appreciate. And the Green Crush and the orange, which is called Safety Cone, I'm just going to kind of show you both of these because this is the other like neon. So this is really just like a true neon orange. Like it is traffic cone in your face orange. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous color. And both of these had the same formula. Again, since these were like more of the true neons of the collection, this one is more neon in my opinion though than this one is. But they both they are thinner. They're not like a full-on opaque cream or anything like that. I mean, obviously they're neons, but still, you know how you can still have a neon that's a lot more opaque. These are both on the sheer side. but the consistency and the thickness was the same for both of them. And then on these two, what I also did in the swatch pictures, my ring finger and my pinky do have a white base, and then my pointer and my middle finger do not have a white base, so you could see the difference. These both do really, really benefit from having a white base. The colors pop a lot more, especially the orange. It is so much brighter when you put it over white, and I just did one coat of white polish. And the orange was actually a little bit more sheer than the green. Again, you're going to want to use really thick coats on these. I have 2 coats of polish for each of these, but they're thicker coats. And even on the white, you could get away with 1, but having 2 really deepens the color and really makes it pop better and be more neon. Like I said, this is like neon. I mean, it is so, so bright. This one is pretty good too, but it's not quite as bright as the orange. I wish they were more opaque. I feel like, you know, these are neon colors that we've seen other places and, you know, that have better formulas. These aren't horrible. It's just the whole putting it over white thing. I prefer to have neons where I don't have to put it over white, and I do have lots of neons that I don't have to put over white, but other than that, like, I really enjoy these. I really like these, and I really like how bright they are. And then this blue is actually what I have on my nails right now, and this is called All Things Blue. And it's just a gorgeous mid-tone blue. I really, really like this color. It's very beautiful. It's bright, but it's not, it's like a darker blue, but it's a bright, darker blue. It's not dark or, you know, I mean, you could probably wear this in the fall maybe because it is a, you know, bit deeper, but it's still very bright. It has a very nice formula. This is almost a 1-coater. Like, if you put it on thick enough, or you're okay with, you know, if you're not picky about how your coats look, you could get away with 1 coat of this. I had no problems at all. Super easy to apply. Fantastic color. This is very beautiful. And, you know, again, since these are $3 a bottle, like, they make them so they're affordable, and when you have good formulas like this, like, why would you pass up this kind of polish? Now, I have to say though, just kind of as a side note, I've tried a lot of Bonita's polishes, and they usually have pretty good formulas consistently across the board, especially this one in like the square bottle. You know, they have like 3 or 4, I think, different bottle types, but the one in this bottle specifically is my favorite ones to get. I feel like they have the best formula out of all the different Bonita kinds, formulas, whatever, that they have. So yeah, I do think that I think as a whole, these are worth picking up, but I wouldn't expect a gel-like quality to them. I feel like these are very, very similar in comparison to the formulas of the other Bonita polishes that I've tried in the past. Okay, and then these 3 pinks. This is gonna go quick, again, because they're so similar. So if you remember my haul, if you watched my haul, if you didn't watch it, I'll link it down below for you. I accidentally ended up buying 2 of the same color, so I had to go back and exchange. And one has shimmer in it, and the other one doesn't. The one without shimmer is called Better in Pink. And this is just like a kind of a deeper mid-tone, kind of Barbie pink. And then the other one is called Glam'd Up. And there's supposed to be shimmer in it. You can see the shimmer there in the bottle. But again, it's the same tone of pink. And side by side, I really don't, I mean, there's like a shade of difference, maybe. They're like pretty much exactly the same. And then I was like, oh, okay, well, at least one has shimmer. The shimmer doesn't show up on your nails at all. You can't see it. There's no shimmer. So I'm bummed about that, because truly, you put them on, they look exactly the same. There's no difference between them. So I'm very disappointed that they would put these 2 together in the same display on the counter for you to buy. Formula wise though, these are exactly the same. And so is the purple. This is like the same as the blue. They're thick, but not too thick. They're like just a little bit more than what I would consider the perfect consistency, but they're still very easy to work with. All 3 of these pinks are almost 1-coaters as well, like the blue. If you put a really thick coat on, you can probably get away with it. They are very buttery, easy to apply, and for that, like, go buy them. I don't think you need all 3 of these, but go buy them, you know, if you want to, because they're inexpensive and they have very, very nice formulas. So again, I'm very disappointed. And really, this is like the 3rd one. This is called Jazz Jam, and it's more of like a magenta purple, and it's got some shimmer in it as well. And again, the shimmer, you completely 100% lose it on your nail. With top coat, you 100% lose it on your nail. No shimmer comes through at all. It doesn't. The formula is good, and that's great. I'm glad it's nice, but again, you know, if you have all three of these next to each other, they're way too similar in my opinion. I mean, even this magenta purple isn't even really like that much different. And again, when you swatch it, when you put these all side by side, they're so similar anyway. Especially once you get in like dim lighting, like there's no difference. They all look the same. I wish they would give me more of these. I want more of these guys and less of, let's give you three colors that are pretty much the same. And yeah, other than the color selection, really, I mean, the formulas are all really good. So if you like any of these, I would go to Rite Aid, go to Kmart, see if you can find them. I don't think you'll be disappointed. Just don't buy all three pinks. Pick one pink and get these other three gorgeous colors. I hope that you all enjoyed my review of these Bonita gel on polishes. Please thumbs up or leave me a comment. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate the time that you take to watch my videos. I hope you're doing well. Please subscribe if you haven't. I'm really enjoying getting back into YouTube, and I would love it if you would come back and join our little nail polish family we've got going on. Thanks again for watching, and until next time guys, peace, love, and polish. Bye-bye. I just have to add real quick, when I pushed stop recording, Brendan, my son, decided to call me weird, and I asked him why, and he said, "Peace, love, and polish, Mom, what's that?" I just thought it was funny. Had to share. Bye, guys.